It is not the duty of the president to praise himself. It is not the duty of the president to set a yardstick for himself. You don't mark your own examination papers.
Ew. 16 years of PDP. They're not for even do ordinary Lagos about the express route. Saying that then can't do them for them.
Precious.
Sir?
For you to tell me that as a leader you've done well, I need to see it reflect on the faces of those you have led.
To know person will lead when at the way the faces of people weighing the lead.
Exactly.
Ew.
If in all the infrastructures, how did Nigerians fare under his government?
That is economy, Nko.
That is the question. How did the people fare? The high cost of living we have today started in his government. No. Is there any special APC market where they sell foodstuffs? I need to know because I need to go there.
Food never they come down.
Where? A lot of things are coming out that is beginning to make Nigerians ask questions as to the integrity of those who were talking about the Chibok girls, the sincerity of purpose.
From 1996, where President Olusegun Obasanjo coming, 2007, when Omar Musa Yar'Adua coming, to when Ibise President Goodluck Jonathan coming, they say none of these people don't do anything. None of these governor presidents do one thing rich waiting former President Muhammadu Buhari do for inside this country because na infrastructure. 16 years of PDP, they no fit do the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Even though say their son, President Olusegun Obasanjo, na PDP member. Okay, now waiting Bashir Ahmed, former media aide to President Muhammadu Buhari, now waiting a talk. And Nigeria is all full of bomber to bomber. But I see that one, not just do. Our President Bola Tinubu, don't tell them El-Rufai, Amaechi, and every person will be say, no, they happy with your administration for inside APC. Will be APC leader say, don't worry. I hear your cry, I hear you loud, but don't worry. Because, and you know, say I don't try well, because food prices don't they come down already, especially as Ramadan won't start. And if you look at where self as a contact be, security too, we don't make them stronger. But no worry, all that things the way I supposed to, I go do them well to make sure say everything can pay. But for those of us that want the vex, we'll go set up Truth and Reconciliation Committee for the different states, then one by one, so that then they go feel look into this matter, make things they can't pay for that. We'll go leave there, come enter inside Shari'ah Council. As Ramadan won't start, Shari'ah Council come, they say, Muslim ticket don't do also. Say they don't fail for Grand Yakata. Say why they fall our hand like this. Other matter than we see the ground, including the ways and means, where be the of about 30 trillion naira where the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari prints from CBN. Now, Senate, they cry out, say, well, make on a combo. Say, now CBN, now don't stop them from investigating the matter where. Say, they block their chances of investigating the matter. Prince Francis Chilaka here with me. Prince Francis, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. So let's start with, one after the other. First, let's go with what President Bola Tinubu has said to aggrieved APC members, comprising, quite a lot of them. Judicial or Nokpasa may be one of them. Amaechi may be one of them. So Nokpasa accused and saying only Lagos voice in the use for your administration. And then El-Rufai too recently to say no waiting to happen for the party again. So and all that. So do you see this Truth Reconciliation Committee that recommended by the president as being able to calm the nerves of most of these aggrieved members?
Well, as you know, during the NEC meeting, El-Rufai, even Buhari, was not at that meeting. So it shows you that whatever anybody is saying in terms of reconciliation, I don't know what they want to reconcile. Yes, but for me, it's a good thing. Your president is good at telling you people, I've heard your cries. I've heard it's just like he keeps telling the gullible, ordinary Nigerians that he has heard their cries and that he's taking steps. While hearing their cries, he buys a presidential jet. While hearing their cries, he buys an Escalade. So he's hearing their cries. While hearing the cries of Nigerians and his party members, he travels abroad at will. He goes on his own private visit to France using our national resources.
Cosmos, your brother Maduka has said that even Peter Obi wouldn't have done differently.
You know,
Peter Obi saying go still come on subsidy.
Cosmos is the beneficiary of the largesse of this government.
How?
You got a contract to supply CNG vehicles.
So anybody will praise the government and be beneficiary.
No. If you praise the government, you do not need to criticize or chastise another person or use another person as an example because you want to praise the government. Peter Obi during the campaigns came out boldly, and he was actually even the first person to say there is need for subsidy to go. He didn't hide it. But the question is, was Peter Obi going to sit on the first day of inauguration speech and say subsidy is gone like your president did? Was Peter Obi going to say subsidy is gone without having an economic team in place, without having ministers in place? Was he going to do that? Peter Obi would never, the Peter Obi that I know would never do that. So when people come out and say, Peter Obi would have done this, Peter Obi would have, you should also tell us that Peter Obi would have done it differently. And would have done it bearing in mind the Nigerian people, the masses. So what the president did on the 29th of May 2023 was a complete waste of energy. He took the nation for granted. He took the people for granted.
So does that invalidate?
That is why we're suffering today.
So does that invalidate what he's telling his aggrieved APC members, that he's done well? Because he's scored himself very well. And he said he's done well.
This presidency has always been scoring itself high. It's telling you that they've done well in terms of security. Afeni Federal Youth Leader is where? He's kidnapped. And they have threatened to kill him.
Guy better don't release tactical team to go come out now. The IGP don't carry tactical team. Say make them make sure they bring them out. So you see, the administration is working.
If the administration is working, then we need to find out why is the like of Turuji Bello not been arrested yet. The same Turuji Bello that everybody has talked about has imposed fine in some local governments. In Sokoto, are you aware?
But are you also aware that the army has also appealed to community members to help to fish out Turuji Bello?
How are they going to fish him out?
The
ones that helped before, that helped them to catch some of his members. What happened to them? The community people ran away because by the time they came for reprisal, the army was not there. So when you're talking about security, everybody in Nigeria knows that the insecurity in Nigeria is on red alert.
So you feel, say, waiting the president talk to the channel just...
It is not the duty of the president to praise himself. It is not the duty of the president to set a yardstick for himself. You don't mark your own examination papers.
Ew.
You should allow the people to be the ones to say, oh, this president has done well. When late Yar'Adua was there, he didn't come out to tell Nigerians. Nigerians were the ones saying that for once we have a president that has a listening ear, and we have a president that is ready to work.
Now, speaking about Yar'Adua, the former media aide to President Muhammadu Buhari, Bashir Ahmed, person been post picture of Obasanjo, Yar'Adua, and Jonathan. Saying that the last time we said the only 3 good presidents people Nigerians get within this present democratic dispensation. Now you can see if I hear, because say all these 3 people joined together for the 16 years when they rule. Say they not even do quarter of waiting in your gap. President Muhammadu Buhari do. He wants see infrastructure. See Lagos Ibadan Express Road now. Make you see the railroad wey lead to Maradina. Abi you want talk about train road. Abi you want talk about second Niger bridge. What are you talking about, Mbok? Say see the kind thing them wey be saying your God do. Why they go talk say PDP do anything? Say 16 years of PDP. They're not for even do ordinary Lagos Ibadan Express Road. Say na them can't do am for them.
Precious.
Sir?
This country will continue to be left behind so long as we are focusing on party. Yes. We should ask ourselves, as an individual, what have you done to better the lives of Nigerians? For you to tell me that as a leader you've done well, I need to see it reflect on the faces of those you have led.
So as in administration, as to know person will lead when at the way the faces of people weighing the lead.
Exactly. If the people cannot say in 8 years of Buhari's government, we have not added any value to our lives, then he has no right to come out and say he has led this country well.
So would you say that in terms of infrastructural development, that Buhari did better than the entire PDP administration?
What I would say, and I say with all sense of responsibility, is that Buhari gave Nigeria what I call continuity. I respect him for that.
Okay, because most of those projects were started by the past administration.
Good. So
and
he applied the principle of continuity in governance. And that is what we all need. But other than that, what else did he do? In all of that, in all the infrastructures, how did Nigerians fare under his government?
That is economy, Nko.
That is the question. How did the people fare? The high cost of living we have today started in his government.
No, talking about high cost of living. If you remember, say people for this administration being supported, especially APC members, including the Bashir where they talk, support Muslim tickets. Now the Islamic Council now don't they cry. Say the Muslim ticket don't fall your kata for grass. Say the thing disappoint them all. Especially as Ramadan they corner. Say you go hard, well, how people won't use and manage this period.
Precious. Your president, as part of his speech during the National Working Committee, said that food prices are dropping.
Because and that your son did that talk him to.
And I'm asking, which market does he go to? Is there any special APC market where they sell food stalls? I need to know because I need to go there.
Food never they come down.
Where? If food is coming down, drugs are coming down, transportation costs is coming down, then we will now know that yes, Nigerians will become proud of this government. I walked into the pharmacy the other day to buy a drug I bought less than 1 month ago for, was it about 15,000 or so? That same drug is going for 30-something thousand. And the pharmacy said to me, Oga, you need to deposit money to us to be sure you want to buy so that we can bring it for you the next day. So if the prices of food items are coming down, spaghetti is still there. It's gone to 1,050 naira. From 950 naira last 2 weeks, it's now 1,050 naira. Is it going up? Is it coming down? Yes, is it going up or coming down?
All right.
So it is one thing for those who don't understand the dynamics of the market to say prices are coming down. Do you know how much it costs to clear a 20 feet and a 40 feet container today? Do you know?
How much?
You don't want to know.
Tell Nigerians.
You don't want to know. Somebody the other day said 25 million. Somebody said 18 million. It's in that range, between 18-20 million. Who would bear the brunt?
And the customers who they go sell the goods to. So
how do you now say that prices are coming down?
Hell, okay, so we go enter inside fighting of corruption. You remember that money where BC Buhari been print? Some people say na 28 trillion naira. Some people say na 30 trillion.
When President
Tinubu, then our president the contact say they go convert and make it be like saying our national debt and all that. Our president later tell us to say you don't clear the ways and means money them way BC will borrow. Right now, the National Assembly where they in charge of fingering waiting happen for inside the money to even probe them to know waiting happen. They thought say CBN they make it difficult for them to probe.
You don't have a National Assembly.
Why?
You have a rubber stamp National Assembly.
But now they don't cry. Say CBN they block their efforts.
Who are they crying to?
The Nigerians.
Which now? Nigerians?
So that we now.
The same Nigerians that the Senate President has not been able to send emails to their email accounts. Is it the same Nigerians he's crying to? Obviously.
Senate President is supposed to send email to Nigerians.
He sent email to his senators. He sent prayer to the senators. Why didn't he send the same to ordinary Nigerians? Since the 10th Assembly, which is what we are experiencing now, tell me one law they have passed that is to the betterment of the ordinary Nigerians. Precious.
Sir?
Mention one. This is a country where we woke up where we are buying petrol for, was it less than 200 naira? Petrol is going for between 950 and 1,000 naira.
Oh, Dangote don't reduce them all.
Dangote is an individual. It's a private entity. And I know that Dangote is trying to do a price war with NNPC. NNPC should be the ones to bring down their prices. They should be the ones to say, we're going to sell at 700 and not Dangote setting the ball. So if NNPC is not doing that, then it means that NNPC is a colossal failure. Yes, because NNPC as government has government patronage. The kind of resources NNPC has, Dangote does not have it.
So, we're still talking about fighting corruption. Emefiele did not ask the person who in charge of in case, say, I beg, excuse me, Oga George, I beg, help me comot your body for inside this case. That is, recuse yourself for this case. Because the way they go about this, my case, it be like, say, you don't get clear conscience. It be like, say, I don't get fair judgment. The judge don't look at today, say, no need for me to recuse myself. I shall remain in your case until I see it through.
But
So,
I'll tell you, it's really, really embarrassing the way we're going in this country,
Yeah.
especially with the judiciary. The way people who have cases keep saying, I don't like the face of this judge. I don't like the way this judge is biased and all of that. And it brings me back to the book written by Dele Farotimi. And I think that book, there's a lot in that book that we need to extract into. Now the Kanu came out and said he doesn't want the judge handling his case. Now, Emefiele is saying the same thing. It simply shows you that there's a fundamental problem within the judiciary. And I think it is high time the National Judicial Council look into it. When you got your new chief judge, she said something.
Yes, she said they know her, especially when they fight corruption.
But
so with her foot
I haven't seen her do anything. And that's the truth. I haven't seen her do anything. I was expecting that by now we're going to have some changes.
So you believe, say, correct reason they why these people then they talk, say they don't want to make judges.
There is.
Some judges answer their cases.
Unfortunately, we're not even, this government is not fighting corruption.
Okay, so make we just walk inside other matter because time no go even let us at all. Aisha Yesufu, they hear for corner say, be like say she don't come out herself. She says she don't wash her hands, come out like Pontius Pilate for everything we get to do with obedient movement. Just as obedient members then change logo yesterday, put P2B face for the front of the logo, say it stand for this, it stand for that, it stand for integrity and this. So because of that, say that be the symbol of the obedience movement.
I told you something. I think it was about 3 weeks back. I told you that she owes Nigerians an apology.
She said she no go apologize. So
and I said
say she no do anything wrong. Say Jonathan they corrupt.
And I said to you that so long as she's in as a member of obedient family, if she does not take an apology to Nigerians, she's going to either leave the group or she's going to be frustrated out. It has played out. Yes. You see, a lot of things are coming out that is beginning to make Nigerians ask questions as to the integrity of those who were talking about the Chibok girls, the sincerity of purpose. And I remember I said something to you. I said, if deep down she was not aware of the information coming out now, then all she needs to do is to tell Nigerians or her community and say, look, I am sorry. I didn't have all these details when I got involved in the advocacy for the comeback of the Chibok girls. But if she doesn't do that, she has no reason continuing being in obedient movement.
All right, thank you, Prince Francis Chilaka. I appreciate you. Yes, if you let me sit down, we could talk about a few things ABCD worry us. Thank you so much for giving me your time.
You're welcome.
Attention. Thank you. All right, you've heard it. Kindly subscribe. Click on the notification button so you know anytime we'll post matter like this. I also love you to drop your comments on the make I know as this matter them take do you for body. I love you guys and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.